Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Melissa Oti, and if you're new on this channel, Ejo, Biko, Lawowo, please like this video for me, subscribe to my channel and click the bell so that whenever I post new content, you will be the very first to find out. You can see that I came out here looking all pink for you people because why not? One of my resolutions this year is to try to look fine for you people so that when you're watching my videos, yes, you'll be listening to what I'm saying, but at the same time you're going to be appreciating God's work. I'm like, God did a great child. Yeah, how you take care of this fine girl and this hot sexy mama of 3 kids, like God I beg. Hey, bless Melissa for me, she too fine. So if you know that you love this fine beautiful face and this dimpled lady that is looking at, I'm just catching cruise, that is looking at you right now, please smash that like button. Like kisses, I love you, thank you for smashing that like button, and these kisses belong to you. If you actually smash the like button, then but if you refuse to like it, I'm just looking at you with side eye. And then those of you that have not subscribed, in fact, let's just dive right into the video.
Not joking, all my guys them know me.
So guys, today is going to be all about Dependant. I have talked about Dependant I think sometime last month, and of course the engagement was massive. That shows that I've got a whole lot of Dependants as subscribers. Myself, I'm a dependent. I've been in this country for 4 years, going to 5 years January next year. It's safe to say that I've experienced a whole lot as a dependent, and I think I qualify as someone that should be able to advise incoming dependent or fresh dependent. You see, this our dependent status is very special. It is very, very special because there are so many benefits that you can gain as a dependent. One of them is the ability to work unlimited hours. You can work as much as you want, as less as you want. In fact, you have the right to just work. If you want to kill yourself with work, feel free, just keep working and working. Unlike our main applicant, our spouse, who have limitations on their number of hours they can work outside of their employer. For instance, if you marry a nurse or a doctor or whatever, the person can work as much as he or she wants with the company that recruited him or her. But in order to work outside of that company, he or she has 20 hours cap, meaning he or she cannot work more than 20 hours outside of the company that recruited him, if that makes sense. So being a dependent can be really sweet, but at the same time, I feel like if you're a dependent, don't just limit yourself. There is so much that you can do. I know a significant number of dependents are females. I want to believe most main applicants, usually the man, and then the woman will just be the dependent, and then the children most times. That's why my number one major advice, so things I wish I knew as a dependent, is guard your cycle. Make friends with people that are knowledgeable, people that are inspired, people that have been in this country for a long time that can advise you accordingly. There are some people that have been in this country for a long time, but when you go for them for advice, oh my God, they'll just give you rubbish. Right? So one of the things that I wish I did was I wish I met people with wealth of knowledge. I won't say that my friends, people I met don't have wealth of knowledge, right? But the people that I met when I came, most of them, their ambition was just to be a nurse. While some have already like started their nursing career and all that. Myself, while I was in Nigeria, I've always wanted to be a nurse. I didn't have the opportunity to be a nurse. In fact, I don't want to go there. But the opportunity never came, and then I jumped on a different course that is still a medical related course, and then finished it, got married, and came here. So when I came here, that nursing idea was the only thing in my head. And I also felt like you cannot go into other career if you're not British or you don't have your ILR yet. You get the point? So I did not know. I thought care jobs, sales rep, customer service. I'm not to talk down on any course, but you get what I mean. These minimum wage jobs. I thought that was the kind of job that are available for me as a dependent. I did not know. And most people around me, they were just doing care support, and their ambition was, once we hit our ILR, I am going to study masters in nursing. And that was my ambition too. I've always wanted to be a nurse. And knowing that, oh, these people, they've been here before me and this is their plan, it made more sense for me to follow them. Do you understand? I did not know about other opportunities, other career that I can easily dive into by just doing a course. So my first advice is choose a career path. Know what you want to do. If you want to go into HRO, know the right courses. If you want to become an engineer, know the right courses. If you study law in Nigeria and you want to progress your law career, know the right courses to do, know the right things to do, meet people that are already there, can even go online. People are usually very kind these days. They are always ready to share. Anybody that you notice that, oh, this person is actually into what I want to do, ask the questions. How can I navigate my way? This is what I studied back home. Do you think I should be able to do this? Or you can even go to Google. You see gov.uk. Every single thing you need to know about the UK is right on that site. So people, before we go on, this video is sponsored by Antmall.ru. They sent me this beautiful bag. Chai! Hey! My God. My God. What a beauty. What a beauty. God. Are you guys seeing this beauty? I'm not sure you were seeing it. Just have a look. Have a look. In fact, with this kind of bag, I'm supposed to be speaking for now, not my normal Raz Bini Asen. Have a look, guys. Can you see this beauty? Hey, what a beauty. What a spark. Guys, so they sent me this beautiful bag, which, of course, I want to unbox with you guys. It's... Hi. This bag... And you guys know this bag is trending. So if you want to join the league of people that are always looking peng, you need to head over to Antmall.ru website and get your own. They have different kind of items ranging from sunglasses, scarf, belt, shoes, clothes. The list is endless, and they sell different kind of designer brands that you can think of. Name it: Balenciaga, of course, Louis Vuitton, Chanel, YSL, Gucci. It's so plenty. Versace, any kind of designer bag that you can think of, they have it. And I like I always say on this channel, you guys, it's always good to be contented, right? If you know that your hand cannot reach up, but your hand can reach middle, then go for the middle. Don't come and be stretching your hand to reach the up. No way. We're not doing that in 2023. And in this 2023, our slaying game is improving. And if you want yours to improve, you need to head over to Antmall.ru website in my description box and purchase their bags, their items, and purchase their items. If you love this particular bag, the link will be in my description box. I love it. It's so strong. Like, this is a timeless piece. You guys just feel this leather. Let me just open it so you guys can see. So lovely. You guys, I love it so much. I can't even wait to rock it. Like, I can't wait to rock it. Who has a party? If you have a party, just let me know. I'm storming your party with this bag. It's so beautiful, guys. This is Balenciaga top handle bag. I love it because it's so small and it's just really cute. I love carrying cute little bags. It's available in different colors. They also have different brands. Like, in case you don't want Balenciaga, you want YSL, you want Chanel, you want Gucci, they have it. All kinds. Like, just go there. Their website is fully stocked to your taste. They sent me this beautiful bag. This bag, I was supposed to gift it to my mother-in-law, but it didn't come early enough. So I'm just going to gift it to my sister. Look at the leather. Can you feel the leather from here, guys? Can you just have a look at this leather? You can tell that it is so strong. It also has a belt inside in case you want to carry it. And guys, I love it. It comes with this fluffy stuff. This is the fluffy stuff. Oh my gosh, I love it. It's so cute. I remember when this thing used to trend. It's still trending anyway. But then there's a time I used to have different colors of it. And then once you just unwrap this handle, and that's it. So guys, there's a discount for you in my description box, so don't even waste any time, guys. If you, like I always say, if you cannot afford the very expensive bags, why don't you go for something that is close to it, that is still the same, like the same quality? People are still going to look at you and be like, oh my gosh, this girl is so expensive. Like, let's address the way you want to be addressed. So when you go to Antmall and carry any items of your choice, people are going to respect you. They're going to address you well. So, my people, what are you waiting for? Head over to the link in my description box and shop away using my unique discount. So, guys, let's continue with our video. It's when I started doing YouTube that I started familiarizing myself with that website. I'm like, my goodness. It took me how many years to discover gov.uk? Like, it took me how many years to know this, that you can easily just switch to this. You don't even need to go to school. For some courses, you do not even need to go to school for you to become whatever you want to become. You can become whatever you want to become from the comfort of your home by just studying online. Like, I'm like, where have I been? I just the house. Well, obviously, I'm glad for where I am in life right now. But if I had choosing the right career I wanted, if I had met the right set of people my first year in the UK, I would definitely not be where I am now. No cap. If you're a dependent, I think you should consider that. First of all, know the right career for you. Know what you want to do and just follow that path. Don't bend, don't branch. Just like ahead, just be going. Trust me. And before you get to your higher level stage, you find out that you've already gone so far. Right, if you're already a career person, right, you already know that, oh, this is what I want to be, then this is not for you. For instance, your husband might be a doctor, you're a doctor, just like your husband happened to like clear his IELTS and PLAB 1 and PLAB 2 early enough, and then you come here and you already know deep down in your heart that, oh, I'm going for IELTS, I'm going for PLAB 1, I'm going for PLAB 2. Perfect. Or your husband is something else, you're a nurse from Nigeria, you know that, oh, if you come here, you're definitely going to write your IELTS, your CBT, and then start practicing. Perfect. I'm talking about people that just studied random courses in Nigeria that come here and think that, oh, care job is the only thing you can do. Yeah, I know care job is very flexible. It's very something you can do, whether you're a student, you're a nurse, whatever it is that you are, you can easily do. Like, they walk around you basically, except you know that is something you want to do for it, like for that period of time till you're able to figure out yourself. But trust me, don't stay there for too long. It will pin you down. Then secondly, do certifications. I know you people don't hear this thing from me tired. I know you guys are already tired of hearing this from me. Like, I have said it a lot of times. Even in the video where I mentioned it, so people were like, Melissa, what are the certifications that one can do? Can you make a video on that? I wanted to make a research on that, but I'm like, God, do you know what to take me to make a research? Like, I literally have to think about the different careers that are available on. Then I look for the different courses that you can do for this different career, and I'm like, no, I'm not about to go through that amount of stress, except when I have a lot of time, because now I am so busy. Like, I can't even believe how busy I am this period. I'm like, what have I done to myself? But it's a good thing anyway. So where I'm coming from is that, like my husband will always say, right, if you're very comfortable wherever you are, that means you're not doing enough. It says that a lot. What that means is that there was a time in my life that, of course, there was no YouTube. The only thing in my head was go to work on my work days, the next movie to watch, following up Iroko TV. You guys know I love Iroko, Nigerian movies a lot. Following up Iroko TV movies back to back, as if it's a competition. Once they release 2 a week, I've seen it. I'm patiently waiting for the next week when they release their new movies. Following up Netflix, YouTube videos. You know, that was the only thing I was doing at that point in my life. As in, watching movies, looking after my first child, and going to work. I know, of course, going to work and looking after my first child is actually a lot, but I should have done more. Do you get the point? I was too comfortable where I was. I was not looking forward to anything at that point. Once I wake up in the morning, I already know what my day will be like from top to bottom. I already know when I'm going to cook. I already know when I'm going to feed my kids. I already know when I'm going to plan my videos, edit my videos, my study time. Like, everything, my day is literally planned. And that makes me feel like, yes, I am doing something right, because I am always looking forward to something. There's something in my head. Oh God, I need to finish this because I know I need to open my laptop now and start doing some assignments. Do you get the point? So where I'm coming from is that build a career path for yourself. Professional qualification are vocational courses that train you on a career path, and some can even be equivalent to having a master's. For most employers take you seriously when you've built yourself. You have so many skills, even if you don't have experience. I say this a lot on my channel. Even though you don't have experience, I've taken so much courses, like they are most likely going to take you serious. But if you can, just try, right? You know, see those small moments that we use in pressing our phone, going on social media, Insta blog and all that, this blog, checking out blogs, following up trendy stories, all the basketballs, the water they are giving people. If it's actually a lot of time. If you check your phone and look at your screen time, you're like, wow, so I literally spent 5 hours doing nothing. Right? So in the quest of developing myself, I found out about Skill Bootcamp on gov.uk. Now, Skill Bootcamp, they offer free, flexible courses for up to 16 weeks. And when you finish, they will book you with an employer for an interview. If you pass your interview, then you can get a job. Like, it is so good that they allow you learn at your own pace. If you feel like you're not meeting up, you're not catching up, you can always meet up with your tutor. They assign you to a tutor, and the tutor will help you, whatever, like, help you figure out your way around the course if you're struggling or anything like that. They have different training providers. So the main eligibility is for you to be able to meet up to your training provider eligibility, which of course you must have the right to work and live in the UK. You must be over 19 years. You must live in England. I don't know about other parts of the UK. I just know that you must live in England. And then lastly, you must meet the eligibility criteria of your training provider. For instance, there are some training provider that says you must have lived in the UK for at least 3 years. It's free, totally free for you to do. And there are so many courses on skill boot camp. So if you're less busy or you feel like, oh, you're becoming redundant as a dependent, take up these courses and develop yourself, grow yourself. Like, you will be so proud of yourself at the end of the day, trust me. Then another thing that I think if you're a dependent you should do is, this applies to international student dependent. If you know your husband or your wife is a student, don't just feel like, oh, okay, my spouse is schooling, let me just go and look for one work and just be managing myself. No, guys. Instead, try as much as you can to get a sponsorship. You know that 2 years post-study visa, the money is a lot. Especially if you have children, it's a lot of money. I mean, after paying school fees, outrageous amount of school fees, and then you start paying for each person, is a lot of money. You guys, that takes about 2,000 something for you, wife, kids. When you calculate it, you're talking of 10k, 12k, 14k after paying outrageous amount of school fees. That's why you as a dependent, don't just stay relaxed. Look for opportunity. Look for how you can become the main applicant. Look for how you can get a sponsorship job. Like, try your best. Now, when it comes to this particular advice, is a bit tricky, especially if your husband or the main applicant is under the skilled worker visa. Let's say your spouse is a doctor or a nurse or whatever, an accountant, engineer, but like you guys came to the UK via the skilled worker route. Now, it's a bit tricky because I would want to advise that you should try and be on your own visa too, to be on the safer side. But the problem is, if you choose to be on your own visa, you as a dependent, you would not be able to work that 20 hours outside of your employer, outside of your main job. Do you understand? So your husband, who is the main applicant, is not able to work 20 hours outside. You now, that's independent, you now go and get another job and become the main applicant. You still won't be able to work outside. What if your employer is not having enough like shifts, or it does not have opportunity for like extra shift? So you both of you will just stay stuck there with your 37.5 and then your 20 hours, because you can't work more than that. And it depends on whatever financial obligations that you have at the time. Your salary and that small extra might not really be enough. At that point, you have to now do your own checks and see what works for you. But I know people do encourage people to always be on their own visa, but for me it's dicey, it's tricky, right? Another thing is that if you choose to now be on your own visa as a dependent, that means all the years you've been a dependent will no longer count towards your immigration status. They will start counting your 5 years from when you got your new COS, if that makes sense. So for this particular advice, it applies more to students. Like if you're a student and your husband is working 20 hours a week and schooling, or your wife is working at 20 hours a week and schooling, you as the man or as the woman that is the dependent of your main applicant, try to get a sponsorship job. Like, it will make more sense. At least that will make you guys more relaxed. I know it's not easy. That's why a lot of people reach out. I know a lot of people know about this and they strive to do it. But yeah, let's be like, it's one of the points on this video. I know I said lastly, but it just came to my mind. If you're a dependent, like, and you're the woman, you're the wife, I am begging in the name of God. I'm not saying you should not have children, right? But don't do back to back. Like, you know the Nigerian mentality of, rush your kids, just born them once and rest. Hi, God. If you tried, like, literally, the time I was seeing Shaggy, I was not even seeing myself. If you find me, you will not see me. Sometimes I come out here to make videos. People are like, Minister, you all right? Your eyes look, because I no sleep. Your eyes look sore, you look tired. Guy, I did not sleep the entire night, and I'm out here in the morning making video because I need to get my income from YouTube. Do you understand? So it can be really a lot. Especially if you know that you're the one that has all the opportunity to work as much as you want, and you're not the woman, and then maybe your husband is now a student. Such a difficult situation. Space your kids. try go on family planning, space them, especially if you're young. Like, trust me, space them, don't rush them. 4 under 4, 5 under 5, 5 under all those. It's a lot. It's easy. People say, oh, 3 under 3 mom, this 4 under 5, I be 4 under 5 mom, 5 under all those stuff. You think it's fun? It's in reality, it's not fun. Go and check them out. They are burnt out, they are stressed, they can't do anything. Like, they are literally just stuck, and their husband is just managing 20 hours a week. How much will that earn them at the end of the month? Literally nothing. And we pay our bills monthly, unlike Nigeria, or we pay yearly. So I hope this advice, somebody hears this advice. I know some people will say, come from you. It's fine. These days, I've developed thick skin by force, because the way people have been giving was this period. It's too much. It's too much. But yeah, you guys, I hope you've been able to take a thing or two from this video. Do share with me your thoughts in the comment section, and if you got other things as well that you think dependents should know, of course, please, we would love to tap from your wealth of knowledge. Please share with us in the comment section. So thank you, guys. If you've not smashed the like button yet, like you've not subscribed, hi, with this fine face now, since I just came out fresh for you people. God God is looking at you. There is God. God is watching. There is God. Smash the like button, one them, and of course I will see you all in my next one. For now, bye guys.